Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be your next 48-hour reading, and I will pull a Celtic cross. I'm using the Fortuna tarot deck, and it was given to me from a subscriber, so I say thank you each time. Thank you very much for giving to the channel like that. I appreciate you and the love. So we're going to get into this. I have been using the book every now and then because I like to convey what the artist has wanted for each major arcana, for example. Those are usually the ones I look up, the major arcana. So let's see what we have. Get the cards shuffled up and get your energy in here. And take a deep breath too. That will help and get grounded. I just do that by imagining like this white light that goes through my body, like my spine, and goes down to the core of the earth, and then it goes up out my crown chakra into the sky father. So you have the best of both worlds. Okay, now that we're connected, opening up for your angels, your spirit guides, skim messages with the energy of love for my Scorpios. And that would be my angel mom. I have Ace of Keys in the reverse on the bottom. Oh, it's your energy's coming out right away. Dealing with the same issue Cancer is, seems like. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, the moon. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Okay. So we see things clearly here that something has to transform, and death or rebirth might even have something to do with sexuality, because Scorpio, your sign, is associated with the reproductive organs. But so here in the past, I have the King of Talismans. This is the committed, kind of like the, maybe it's the pentacle, by the way. It's not the swords. It's the committed family person, or the you know, the one that is earning the money here. Earning the money and knowing a whole lot about business. They might be the CEO, the owner. But the family is really important too. So when you're getting the King of Pentacles, usually think of the patriarch with that card. So it might have something to do with possibly issues with commitment, or somebody being gone. So I see it could be both for a lot of you all. Is not just both, but like some of you all could have a father or a grandfather who is not present here in the past, and that is somebody that you would have gone to for like advice, especially when it comes to business or financial advice, what to invest in. You have the Death card too, like I say, right there in the middle, your issue, the main issue is the Death card. So change, transformation. The Empress being in the reverse. Excuse me, guys. I kind of ate too much tonight. I'm really tired. Okay, the Empress is nurture your soul and water it with love. A seed once sown will one day become a garden. Intention attracts abundance. And so if it is in a challenging position, it says the blockages we face may come during times of stress and pressure. So make yourself a priority. So could be that you're focusing too much on others and needing to focus on yourself here a little bit like Yeah, I could see that. Focus on self. Let me look up death and see what they say for that for you. Knowing that it is change and transformation. But, yeah, see, they have these really nice quotes, too. Okay, so death is not the end, but perhaps the beginning of a new journey. Only when we dare to burn down our fears can we be reborn from the ashes. And I must say, it's created by Maria Fajardo Prana. Only when we let go of what does not serve us will we find liberation. So only when we accept some kind of transformation, change, a rebirth. In the heart of the matter, you have the sun in reverse. Sometimes, I don't think it'll be in here like this, but sometimes I see that as like being in denial that you see something, or maybe something really is hidden, because you're feeling like the moon. So you could be feeling like, I don't know, all is really not clear right now. Let's see. The sun, there is nothing more purifying than the light of the sun. Everything you touch has the ability to turn it into gold. So take time to liberate yourself from the constant need to perform in a certain way. Yeah, have rest, have fun, enjoy yourself. This book is giving these readings a whole another meaning, because that's exactly what it's saying. Is the challenge is you've got to have some time for rest and for renewal. And a rebirth will be assured. What's really cool is you have 2 sevens right here, both in the reverse. I like them in the reverse. So let's just go ahead and move on. Like I said, you have the moon. You look at all these major arcanas. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, right? 4. That's a lot. The moon, 18. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so it says, dreams are one of the languages of the soul. It is through them that we are able to experience life without the limitations of the mundane world. Dreams, instincts. It can also mean your secrets or fears. But this is the ability for you to dream, it says, by tapping into higher realms. And it is a card that's usually associated with dreams and things that are dreamy and sometimes not very clear. Oftentimes things are symbolic, or there's metaphors. I would be paying attention to not only your dreams, but the symbols that you get in life with the signs, synchronicities, animal spirits, things that you see repeatedly. Yeah. So the thing I'm curious about, the 7 of Swords, I take that to be kind of like, or the 7 of Keys, which 7 of Swords, as like needing to develop a strategy and not tell many people. Okay, wow, they did a lot on this. I like this. I like this. Okay. When the 7 of Keys is reversed, it can indicate that we are dealing with imposter syndrome. This is in your environment. So there's something in your environment that doesn't really match up with you. That makes sense, right? Yeah, okay. So it can symbolize that our perception of ourselves is kind of detached from the reality that we're actually around. And then it says we can also indicate, reverse, that there is a need to become strategic if we wish to be victorious in a situation. So a development of a strategy, big time. And the Prince of Candles, that's your Knight of Wands. That's your goals and destiny. That would be like going after your passion with movement, with speed, you know. So let me see if the Prince of Candles. All right, here we have upright, passion, impulsiveness. The Prince of Candles is traditionally known as the Knight of Wands. They are connected to our drive. They represent action, movement, and accountability. It is directly connected to our life purpose and represents our ability to connect and fully immerse ourselves with the things that make us feel alive. This card symbolizes inspiration here, self-expression, willpower, drive, and energy. It's also a reminder to tap in to your potential, to your passion. Maybe they have the Four of Cups, and traditionally I think of the Four of Cups as like kind of boredom or dissatisfaction. And it says, so 4 of elixirs. It's cute. All right, so reevaluation, dissatisfaction, boredom. It says contemplation too. Yes, because you're really like withdrawn and you're in your head with this card. So it says, it symbolizes that you're focused on a specific thing, so specific that you may have trouble seeing in the future or in the distant or beyond it. It can indicate that you're denying yourself an opportunity to open up to new experiences or for other people to enter your life. So it's like opening up for a change. Yeah, it can symbolize that you may be reluctant to change because comfort and the things that you already know. But ultimately, it's some kind of like dissatisfaction. So the hope, I don't think it's a fear. I think it's a hope. It's because it's the 10 of Cups in the reverse, which is like somebody who has already reached a 9 of Cups stage where they're able to, you know, emotionally satisfy themselves. But now it's like they want, you want the emotional completion of everybody that is important, that you love around you, to be in that same vibration of love. Emotional completement. It can be a fright to start a new relationship that possibly even could lead to that, because sometimes we fear our own success, as odd as that is. And I'm moving right along so that I can clarify. We have a Princess of the Talisman, and so that would be the Page of Pentacle in the reverse. And I will just say that I would look at it as 7 of Cups in the reverse with it, seeing something clearly, that there's maybe even a lesson that you don't need to repeat, or an investment that you don't need to invest in anymore since it's in the reverse. So then this creator says, it can indicate that you're lacking purpose and easily get distracted from your goals. It can symbolize procrastination and that we're tapped into a daydreaming spiral. It can indicate a period of laziness, lethargy, or negligence. It's time to ground yourself and come up with a detailed plan of action, going right along with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. So coming out of a daydream and seeing something clearly and tapping into your potential. I don't even know if you need clarification. I might just pull cards just to see what other information wants to come out, honestly, because that was pretty complete. The Ace of Keys. It's almost like you're waiting on some kind of inspiration or idea, or expecting something to just come to you, some kind of information. What do we have for Scorpio? The Mountain. Could be feeling like there is a mountain, but an obstacle to overcome, and you can remember that it only takes the faith of a mustard seed and you can move mountains. That's what I've heard. Putting in a little bit more effort would make all the difference with that card, the birds. Especially the way that it came. And it will help you move mountains, the effort. So maybe something about singing too, maybe. I have occupation. I have clover. And I have high honors. So because of the way that came out, it's a combination of the Kipper and the Lenormand decks. And normally you don't read those in the reverse, but you know what? I feel like the message is coming out like that, so I'm going to go ahead and read it like that. I feel like you just haven't gotten recognition yet for something that you're going to be very, very successful. You could even call it fortunate or lucky in your occupation because of that clover, feeling lucky. This can even be like getting fame or high attention, a lot of attention for this. A loyal friend or ally also on your side with the dog card. Or an actual, well, that's still a friend or a loyal ally, your dog. Give us more information about this then. So maybe just a plan, a strategic plan. Maybe that's the biggest thing. Brief illness. This sun in reverse could also be a lack of energy, feeling like, oh, my heart just isn't into this. My heart doesn't feel like I have energy. Like, it could be like those things. Just don't do what I did. Don't affirm them to yourself. Don't ever affirm things like that. Even if you are like really absolutely tired, like if you are not supposed to be tired at that time, then it would be best to affirm that you're feeling more awake as you go. I mean, you want to affirm things that you want. So the brief illness card, 31, can represent the unhealthy situation. I spit on the card, sorry. It may be that the moon, I don't know, that there's a bridge between an unhealthy situation and it's so mysterious to you. You're feeling mysterious or like your situation is ominous. I know what that feels like. You know what that feels like? Like just kind of not knowing. But the thing with the moon is that you do know is that you're recommended to trust your instinct and to walk by the light of the moon, which is like little step by little step because you can't see as much as when the sun is out. Happiness and satisfaction are what awaits you with the Lily card. With more effort, and you'll cross the mountain and get a lot of satisfaction from it. Look, that dog wanted to come out. I tell you, when the cards want to come out, they will come out. Even if I go ahead and mention them, they'll still come out if they want to come out. So the dog, there's your loyal friend, your ally, your buddy. I have court here, 23, court. Could be talking about, well, here's assistance. May make somebody jealous, but you've got some assistance with this. Court. An official matter. Documents. Something like that. False person in the reverse. Oh, this is about overcoming an obstacle and performing a job or occupation that makes you feel like you're your authentic self when you do it. That it really, like this job is something that you're gonna like really love and feel like, okay, now that's who I really am. And it brings in your ships. Your ships come in, and by the way, they're golden. You're so golden. They're golden. I love that song. Okay, so the Prince of Candles, Knight of Wands. Whoa. And the angel, the cherubim, wants to hold it. Oh, it's the heart. That's so sweet. It's the heart. That's really, really sweet. In the goal or destiny, something that really is going to just make your heart warm, I guess. Warms your heart. Like makes you feel really good. It could be angel, literally, angel love coming in, support, trying to show you the way. It can be a person if it's somebody that's coming in pretty fast. What's that? What about, I guess we can clarify the Four of Cups. Any kind of dissatisfaction. Tell me about that. expectation of what you're expecting or what somebody is expecting out of you. Ooh, the snake. I feel like it's like something's not meeting your expectations. And I also feel like it might be because there is a snake in your midst, a person that they just zap your energy when you're around them, or they're just really negative and they want to see you not do good. You know what I mean? That's not a good energy. That's like the sociopath. You could have a sociopath in your midst with that snake coming out. I don't like saying that, but that's exactly what the guidebook says. So 10 of Cups in the reverse. Wow, you have both. Wow. You have to watch out for the fox energy. These can be like mischievous. Not really meaning to hurt, but still kind of mischievous. And then the tree. These influences aren't that great, and they're taking, I don't know if they're actually taking stuff, but they're taking your energy. Oh, for sure. They may be lying to you about something too. You can use the fox for your benefit, but I would definitely be careful with anybody trying to, that wishes ill will, you know, for a future occupation that you might have, or yeah, somebody trying to mess with that, or slander and things like that, because that stuff exists. Spiritual battles, spiritually attacked. That's what it really feels like to me. It feels like that, and it feels like it's making you ill. It almost feels like somebody wants your good luck, as weird as that sounds. Like there's luck and fortune, but it's made for you. And so as long as you're in around these energies, you're going to have this draining feeling that's really uncomfortable. Tell me about seeing clearly. Oh yeah, it might have to do with what you're putting in your body, what you allow yourself to put in your body, as to help you think with your thinking, clear feeling. There's the whip. And the marriage in reverse. 2 women on the card. Might be a bond, but this person has like hurt you over and over, and it may be because of the things that they say, of not realizing how harsh words can be, and it's something that just happens over and over, like a breaking of a bond or a commitment. It's like you're not wanting to invest in this person anymore because of that. They're not encouraging, or they're really negative, you know, something like that. Good lady, number 6. Good lady. Boss, mentor, is a female normally. Somebody that can listen, somebody that can help, and it's somebody that's expecting a lot out of you. We have the Sun, Leo, and the good gent. You have good people around you that want you to succeed, that want to be almost like a benefactor to you. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. New possibilities, new avenues, new things opening up, new, and happiness. So, and then the Candle. So how are you going to go on this journey where your occupation either changes or you get your wish? Well, you'll be shown the way. Candle, you'll be shown the way. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Egg, success is assured with good plans and hard work. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Broom, new home, new attitude. And there we've got Diamond. You'll be giving or receiving a precious gift. So maybe for some that marriage is something good, and maybe you feel kind of whipped. I don't know. It's something like that. So that's what I've got for you. If you want a private reading, you felt like it resonated, first hit the like button and then subscribe. Come back. go to the description box and you'll find a link to my website, and you can book a private reading there if you want one. So I'm sending you much light and love, though. Bye, Scorpios.